everyone, you are on the Proxy-Seller channel. My name is Max. Today we're talking about why using proxies isn't just helpful, but absolutely essential for proper website testing. Let's get started. Modern websites aren't static pages. They're dynamic systems that adapt to each user individually based on their location, IP address, network type, device, browser language, and even visit history. Without changing your IP and geographic location, you're only ever seeing the localized version of your region. You won't know how your site actually behaves for users in France, India, or the US, and that creates a major blind spot. To start off, let's make a statement. Localization is more than just translation. Most websites have regional settings, language, currency, taxes, and delivery options. But often these localized blocks break or display incorrectly. QA testers commonly face issues like missing translations on certain pages, incorrectly displayed regional promotions, errors in currency, or date-time formatting. Without the ability to simulate a different region, you simply won't catch these bugs. Site speed depends on region. Websites that use CDNs may load faster in some regions than others. A site may load instantly in Paris, but lag noticeably in London or Singapore. So what is the reason behind that? It might be CDN misconfiguration, limited server geography, or outdated cache in specific zones. Testing through a proxy helps detect these issues before real users start complaining. UX and logic can change based on location. Many websites adapt their interfaces dynamically depending on the visitor's country. For example, the buy button might lead to different payment systems. Promo banners may show only in certain regions, or navigation layout may change based on local expectations, like RTL layouts or region-specific CTAs. Without a proxy, you'll only see one version of your site, the one served to your IP. That creates a false sense of stability. Everything works fine because you're testing from the inside. But a real user in another country might see broken language, missing content, or even a 403 error. So why is it critical to simulate access from different locations? Websites automatically adapt to user regions. Visit a landing page from a US IP, you'll see USD pricing, English text, and localized CTAs. Switch to a German IP, and suddenly the language, offers, and featured products all change. Dynamic pricing. Some services change their prices based on location, not just plan type. QA testers need to verify that the correct pricing is shown, the currency is appropriate, and the correct payment gateways are triggered. Geo-targeted ads and content availability. Websites often adjust banners, promotions, or even page structure by country. Examples include deals only visible in Canada, Black Friday banners active only in the US, or products completely hidden where shipping isn't available. Sometimes the CMS or platform even auto-hides content due to GDPR, licensing, or internal restrictions. Using a proxy allows you to simulate access from anywhere and see the site exactly as your users do. That gives QA teams control, developers clarity, and businesses confidence. But that raises a logical question: which type of proxy should you actually use? There are three main types on the market: data center, residential, and mobile proxies, and it's crucial to understand when and where each type works best. Let's start with data center proxies, fast and affordable, but with some trade-offs. These are IP addresses that belong to large hosting providers or data centers. They aren't tied to real users or internet providers, and that's their main weakness. Additional disadvantages you might face include being easily flagged as non-human by security systems, frequent blocks, and CAPTCHAs. Poor choice for geo-targeting, and they often show generic or masked location data. As for the pros of this type, there are a few of them as well, such as they are great for fast, low-cost technical tests, and they're ideal for load testing or large-scale checks. Next up, residential proxies, which are the best option for realistic website testing. These IP addresses are tied to real people, actual users connected through standard internet providers. They look like normal traffic, which means they aren't automatically flagged or blocked by security systems. They offer highly accurate targeting, not just by country, but down to the region or even the specific city. And they allow you to test dynamic ads, localized banners, and custom content pages. This type of proxy mirrors real user behavior better than any other. And that's exactly why it's the favorite among QA teams focused on localization and real-world behavior testing. Now let's talk about mobile proxies, a must-have when it comes to testing mobile versions of websites. These are IPs provided by mobile carriers, meaning they simulate real users accessing your site through 3G, 4G, or 5G networks. And that matters because many websites display different interfaces, ads, or even pricing when accessed from a mobile network. Mobile proxies let you test mobile UX and real device flows, verify responsive design and how elements adapt to screen sizes, detect performance differences in load times and rendering, and audit mobile-specific ad targeting that may not appear on desktop. Another major advantage: mobile IPs rarely get banned since they're shared across thousands of real users. That gives them a high trust score and strong pass rates with even the strictest anti-bot systems. Need to test non-standard ports, make raw API calls, or simulate custom routing behavior? Then go with SOCKS 5 proxies. They support all traffic types, not just HTTP, and are ideal for in-depth testing. Proxies aren't just about geo-testing, they're also about protection. Using a proxy allows you to test websites, systems, and APIs without exposing your real IP address, and that's absolutely critical in several scenarios. Competitive analysis. When you're analyzing competitor interfaces, form logic, checkout flows, or delivery options, companies can easily detect when they're being scanned by a rival. Some platforms immediately restrict access, others serve fake content, display misleading pricing, or alter the site behavior to hide the real experience. And in some cases, they'll even blacklist your IP or flag it as suspicious, sending it directly to their sales team for follow-up. Testing paid services with IP-based restrictions. Many tools allow only a single free trial or limit access based on IP. This is especially true for SaaS platforms, API endpoints, online course platforms, or any subscription-based services. With a proxy, you can rotate IPs to test features multiple times, simulate the behavior of a brand new user, or even appear to be from another country to compare pricing tiers and available features. Protecting testers and internal infrastructure. When you connect directly to an external system from your corporate network, you expose your company to risks. A proxy acts as a buffer layer, shielding your traffic from reverse attacks, phishing redirects, or even basic logging and tracking. For larger companies, this is more than just a security best practice. It's an ethical and legal obligation. All external testing must be anonymized to avoid liability, conflicts, or data leaks. Some of you may still be wondering why proxies and why not VPNs. That's a fair question. Doesn't a VPN do the same thing? Let's break down why proxies are a better fit for QA testing. Proxies are far more flexible. You can integrate them directly into your browser, automated tests, scripts, dev tools, or CI/CD pipelines. They also give you access to a larger pool of IPs, meaning you can run the same tests across dozens of countries in a single session. VPNs, on the other hand, route all your traffic through a tunnel, which slows down your connection, complicates setup, and makes it harder to manage within automated testing environments. And while VPNs are useful in general browsing, they don't always support mobile or residential IP emulation, which is critical when testing real-world behavior. Unlike VPNs, proxies integrate directly into your dev stack. You can define them in your test configs, assign IP rotation by scenario, and even simulate users from specific internet providers. For QA, this isn't just more convenient, it's far more accurate. If you're working with a CI/CD pipeline or automated testing frameworks like Selenium, Puppeteer, or Cypress, proxies can be plugged in directly. You can automatically run the same scenarios across dozens of IPs, simulating user behavior from different countries. You can't do that with VPNs, not without complex setup and performance loss. To sum it up, proxies are an essential tool for high-quality website testing in real-world conditions. They let you see exactly how your site performs for users across different countries, networks, and devices. Without them, it's impossible to properly validate localization, speed, UX, ads, pricing, or content availability. And beyond testing, proxies offer protection, anonymity, and flexibility for automated QA workflows. Choose the right type of proxy, and test the way your users experience your product around the world. Remember, free proxies pose security risks and lack reliable anonymity, often leading to blocks. For secure and private online experiences, turn to our company, Proxy-Seller. We offer 100% anonymity and top-notch security. Our selection caters to various needs, supported by 24/7 assistance. Check the description for a 10% discount code and a link to our site. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on the notifications by clicking on the bell, and hit the like button. That's all for now. See you guys in the next video.